doubleheader, got both ends of it, took a little bit of extra Lupton magic today.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of talk through the experience of watching your guys come back twice today.
Yeah, I just told them, I said, that they never cease to amaze me in terms of they're always going to bring the tying run to the plate at some point, and I think it showed a lot from the offensive standpoint to really not do a whole lot, and then all of a sudden, when the game was on the line, for them to have some of their best at bats. Now we just need some of that, desperation to take great at bats throughout the whole game, and so. But I thought the big thing of the day was the bullpen. The bullpen hasn't had its way so far, and I think after Riley, earlier today, and the bullpen coming in and doing their job, and then again today after Brett, kept us in the ball game, gave us an opportunity to score 4 in the 8th to tie it. So a win's a win. We just got to play better baseball.
You've talked about plate, just hitting at the plate. You guys worked 16 walks today. You've got 87 through 14 games. It's top 10 in the country.
Mm-hmm.
What have you seen from them as far as plate discipline goes so far this year?
Yeah, they do a good job of swinging at strikes, and not a lot of times are they going to go out of the strike zone to swing at balls. But what would be really nice to see is taking those walks and then doing some damage with it at the plate too. I think we're just right around the corner from being able to do that. I think we show glimpses of it, especially late in the game, the two games. But we're not always going to be gifted that many walks. So we have to do a little bit better job competing in the batter's box and do a little bit of damage a little bit more with our bat. But like I said, if they're going to give us the walks, we'll take them, and then we got to do something with it. So
yeah, because on the other side of that, you guys left 19 guys on base between the two games today. What's the kind of missing link there, driving more guys in?
I think, as you saw, we had a little different lineup in our first game and second game from the previous 11 games, and I think we're still trying to find that balance of I think the top of the order is doing pretty well with Elijah, and then Braden Taylor, and then Bishop, and obviously now Gray's starting to swing a little bit better, and he's behind Bishop, and I think just having some more length throughout the lineup. Some guys, a different guy every single game in terms of stepping up. We just need to start, sandwiching those good at bats together, so that we can put up some more cricket numbers.
Moving Luke down to the 7, you feel like that takes a little bit more pressure off of him, lets him swing a little more freely?
I think so. Really, there's a lot of guys in our lineup that could hit, second or seventh. We're just trying to, like Coach Mo tried to do today, just trying to figure out how we can get our guys in there in the best possible spots in the lineup, and 2 wins today, but we got to play better baseball.
Yeah, you mentioned the bullpen already. Feeser gave you 4 really solid innings in the first game. How big was that just to see from him as he's developed over the last month or so?
Yeah, it's nice to get him out there in a situation where we can see him go a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. A lot of his appearances so far have been in some high traffic situations, but he threw the ball extremely well in his 1 inning, or actually his 2 innings at Louisville. So I think he's starting to gain a lot more confidence, and that's good to see from a freshman arm. And for him to go out there today and give us 4 scoreless, I thought, was big time. And now it's really hard to win both games of a doubleheader. But I think the way you do that is you have really good bullpen help, and I think we had that today.
You went with Riley and then Brett 1 and 2 today. Is Croak lined up for tomorrow?
Croak's going to go tomorrow. Again, trying to find the right mix. So looking forward for his start tomorrow, and hopefully we can play better baseball.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.